Hey guys, another beautiful day in the beautiful life. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourself, safeguarding your energy and safeguarding your heart and your soul. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's all about soul. Like if it's not hitting the soul, then what are we doing? What are we doing here? Today's message, I'm going to try and make it short and quick because I am pressed for time. Last night I was just chilling and it's getting these like insights about how we have everything we could possibly need in every moment. It may not seem that way depending on your circumstances, depending on your expectations, but you literally have everything you need. And you are always where you're supposed to be, whether it to be um, whether it to be to learn lessons or to accumulate knowledge or activation points. You're you're where you're supposed to be in every moment, you know? Um, yeah, even if it seems toxic, you're supposed to learn something from there. You're supposed to extract lessons and get activated to like triggers and like shadows that maybe you weren't paying attention to in the past. Yeah. And then also I've noted that like we have everything we need. A grateful heart will see that quite clearly. An ungrateful heart, not so much. Then I've noted like if we have everything we need, why are we buying so much stuff? Why are we over consuming anything? You know? Um, it's because we're being triggered into a reactionary state. That's it. So that's something you need to be mindful of if you're on the path towards like self actualization. Like for me, I'm in the phase of life where I'm actually trying to simplify things. So for me, less is more, not I need more. Less is more because I already have everything I need. You know what I mean? So it's about like controlling the impulses and the reactionary responses. Like, for instance, people emotionally eat or what is that called? Retail therapy. What is that? That's a reaction. That's a reaction to maybe a feeling of being triggered. Maybe you feel like you're lacking something. And that could be even like lacking the ability to self soothe. Instead of like being able to self soothe, we're going to, I want to say, invest in these reactionary methods that are triggering us to go and get something, like go on our phone um, in excess, eat excessively, retail therapy excessively, buying all these things we really don't need, and it's important to like maybe consider the long term effects, like whenever you're triggered into a reactionary stance because you forgot that you already have everything you need. Maybe pause, take a step back, and then go, okay, like if I do this, how is it going to affect me in the long run? Like, whether it be, how is it going to affect my body in the long run? How is it going to affect my finances in the long run? How is it going to affect my space in the long run? Because I notice like when I get it, I've been there, I've done that, and I'm still working on it, but especially like retail therapy, like since we've been conditioned to like overconsume like nonsensical things, let's be honest with ourselves. Yeah, that's why some people have like, I don't know, like 1,000 shoes, 1,000 bags. Like, what do you need 1,000 shoes and 1,000 bags for, honestly? Yeah. This past day off, I actually purged my closet. I usually purge at least 3 to 5 times a year, honestly, because I cannot stand clutter for the life of me. It just makes my brain feel cluttered. It makes my energy feel cluttered. So I need to make space, I'm constantly making space. And yeah, I did that and I reorganized everything so that my brain doesn't really have to think about anything, yeah, just make it easy for yourself, by consuming and extracting and like over accumulating, you're actually making things more difficult for yourself. And it's definitely I want to say rooted from a lack mentality, like the belief that you feel like you don't have enough. When in actuality, you have everything you need. You know what I mean? Yeah, it just requires pausing and taking a step back and asking the essential questions like, why am I doing this right now? How is it going to affect me in the long run? Is this something that is a long term investment, a short term investment? And what are the repercussions? These are questions that go through my mind. You know what I mean? Anyways, if you took away from this, cool. If you didn't, that's cool too. Again, have a blessed day. Don't let anybody dictate your reality. Don't, and what I mean by that, like if somebody's fucking being nasty, don't let them ruin your fucking day. Don't give your power away like that. It's your power. Don't give your energy. Don't For me, it's like I pull my attention away from anything that just feels yucky or just like drains me. Just put your attention away from it. Maintain your vibe and keep on keeping on. Anyways, blessings to one and all. Amen.